Imagine this, you're over 60 and you've started to notice things changing. Maybe you wake up once, twice, even 3 times a night just to pee. Or you find yourself standing at the toilet waiting far too long for the stream to begin. Sometimes, no matter how hard you try, it feels like your bladder never empties completely. Many men shrug this off and think, well, that's just part of getting older. But here's the truth, it isn't just age. These are your body's warning signs, and your prostate is at the center of the story. Your prostate is trying to get your attention. It's a small gland, but when it's irritated or enlarged, the effects ripple through your entire urinary system and even into your daily comfort and confidence. Ignoring these signals doesn't just make life inconvenient. Over time, it can lead to bigger problems. That's why in this video, we're going to expose the hidden habits most men don't realize are quietly damaging their prostate every single day. Most men believe that prostate problems after 60 are simply a result of aging. Doctors often hear, well, I'm just getting older, what do you expect? But that's not the full story. Yes, the body changes with age, but in many cases, it's the small, everyday choices, the habits we barely notice, that quietly strain the prostate year after year. Things like delaying bathroom trips, sitting for long hours, or ignoring bowel health may seem harmless. Yet, when repeated daily, they create pressure, inflammation, and stagnation in the very area where your prostate lives. The result? Swelling, discomfort, and the frustrating symptoms men often mistake for just old age. The truth is, your prostate doesn't have to control your life. By uncovering these habits and making small changes, you can reduce irritation, restore balance, and regain confidence. And the first damaging habit is one almost every man is guilty of. It may seem harmless to hold it in until you get home, finish a meeting, or wrap up your errands. But this simple act creates silent strain on your urinary system, especially your prostate. Here's why. Your bladder sits directly above the prostate, and when it's overly full, it pushes downward, adding constant pressure. Over time, this repeated stress irritates prostate tissue, causing swelling and making the urethra narrower. That's when symptoms begin. Weak flow, urgency, or the frustrating stop and start stream. Think of your bladder like a balloon. Forcing it to overstretch day after day weakens its tone and puts extra demand on the valve system where the prostate sits. This habit, repeated over years, is one of the hidden drivers of prostate enlargement. The fix? Listen to your body. Go when you feel the urge, not when it becomes urgent. This small change relieves pressure, allows your prostate to rest, and helps restore a healthier rhythm to your entire urinary tract. Most men don't connect bowel health with prostate health, but the two are closely linked. When your intestines are full and stool is compacted, that pressure sits directly behind the prostate like a brick pressing on a sponge. This constant push restricts blood flow, irritates surrounding nerves, and creates low-grade inflammation that doesn't just stay in the colon. It spreads to the prostate. Over time, this silent stress becomes a major factor in prostate enlargement. And there's more. When stool lingers too long, gut bacteria get out of balance. That imbalance fuels body-wide inflammation, which only adds more strain to the prostate. The solution? Support healthy, regular bowel movements with fiber-rich foods like fruits, vegetables, oats, and seeds. Add water, light activity, and avoid heavy processed foods. When your bowels move freely, the pressure eases, and your prostate finally gets to relax and heal. Many men in their 60s and beyond spend long hours sitting in front of the TV, at the computer, or simply relaxing in a chair. While it feels restful, inside the body, it creates stagnation. Your pelvic region, where the bladder, colon, and prostate are located, depends on constant blood flow and gentle movement. When you sit too long, circulation slows, lymphatic drainage weakens, and toxins accumulate in the very area where your prostate sits. Over time, this lack of movement irritates and inflames the prostate, contributing to swelling and enlargement. It's like leaving a sponge in stagnant water. Instead of staying fresh, it becomes heavy and sluggish. The fix is simple. Build movement snacks into your day. Every 30-40 minutes, stand up, stretch, or walk around. Even light activity reactivates blood flow, nourishes tissues, and keeps your prostate healthier. You don't need intense exercise, just steady, regular motion to keep your pelvic area alive and supported. The good news is that prostate irritation caused by daily habits is not permanent. Unlike age itself, habits can be changed, and even small adjustments bring big improvements. If you've been holding your urine too long, start by listening to your bladder sooner. If constipation is an issue, gradually add more fiber and hydration. And if you sit for hours at a time, introduce gentle movement breaks throughout the day. These changes may sound minor, but when practiced consistently, they relieve pressure on the prostate, reduce inflammation, and restore balance. Many men notice fewer nighttime bathroom trips, stronger urine flow, and greater comfort within weeks. The key is not a drastic overhaul, but steady, mindful steps. By respecting your body's signals and supporting it with better habits, you give your prostate the chance to calm down and function more smoothly. Beyond the obvious daily habits, there are hidden lifestyle factors that quietly add fuel to prostate problems. Diet is one of the biggest. A menu heavy in processed foods, red meat and cheese, but low in vegetables and fiber creates inflammation and constipation, both enemies of a healthy prostate. Stress is another silent driver. When your body is under constant tension, cortisol rises. High cortisol not only weakens your immune defenses, but also promotes inflammation, including in the prostate. Many men notice their urinary symptoms get worse during stressful periods without realizing the connection. And then there's alcohol. While an occasional drink may seem harmless, frequent alcohol consumption irritates the bladder, dehydrates the body, and places extra strain on the prostate. Beer, in particular, adds to the problem because of its volume and diuretic effect. By moderating these factors, you're choosing lighter, plant-rich meals, practicing stress relief, and cutting back on alcohol, this one dinner, men can dramatically reduce the hidden pressure on their prostate and improve daily comfort. The modern lifestyle keeps many men seated for hours at a desk, in front of the TV, or behind the wheel. While it feels relaxing, prolonged sitting quietly reduces circulation in the pelvic region. The prostate, like any living tissue, depends on fresh blood flow to stay healthy and balanced. When circulation slows, toxins and inflammatory byproducts linger longer around the prostate. This creates low-grade swelling, irritation, and eventually contributes to enlargement. Think of it like water that doesn't flow. It becomes stagnant. Even small bursts of movement can change this. Standing up every 30 to 40 minutes, walking a few steps, stretching your legs, or practicing light pelvic exercises helps wake up the circulation. These micro movements keep oxygen and nutrients flowing, prevent stagnation, and allow the prostate to stay more flexible and resilient. Regular activity doesn't need to be intense. A brisk daily walk, gentle yoga, or simply breaking up long sitting sessions can make a noticeable difference. The key is consistency, keeping the pelvic area alive with motion throughout the day. Many men over 60 underestimate the power of sleep for prostate health. Yet nighttime rest is when the body does its deepest repair work, regulating hormones, reducing inflammation, and restoring balance in vital organs, including the prostate. Poor sleep, whether from frequent bathroom trips or stress, keeps cortisol high and testosterone low. This imbalance can worsen urinary symptoms, increase inflammation, and make the prostate more sensitive. Over time, restless nights create a cycle: weak sleep, poor hormonal support, more prostate irritation, even weaker sleep. Quality rest allows the bladder and prostate to reset. Growth regulating hormones like melatonin and testosterone work best during deep sleep stages. That's why men who consistently sleep 78 hours often notice fewer nighttime bathroom trips, a stronger urinary flow, and better energy the next day. Practical steps include limiting fluids 2 and 3 hours before bed, avoiding stimulants like caffeine in the afternoon, and creating a calm bedtime routine. Restoring sleep isn't just about comfort, it's about giving your prostate the recovery window it needs to stay balanced. Gentlemen, your prostate is not your enemy. It's a vital part of your body that responds to how you live each day. Small daily choices like how long you hold your urine, whether you stay active, the foods you eat, and even how well you sleep all directly affect its health. The truth is, You are not doomed to suffer from discomfort, frequent bathroom trips, or restless nights. By breaking harmful habits and replacing them with simple, consistent routines, you can reduce pressure on your prostate, calm inflammation, and regain control over your comfort and confidence. Remember, your health is in your hands. Even men in their 60s, 70s, and beyond can feel real improvements once they start treating their prostate with care. Thank you for watching this video. If you found it helpful, please give it a like, share it with a friend who may need this advice, and subscribe to our channel for more practical tips on men's health. Stay strong, stay healthy, and remember, your best years are not behind you, they're still ahead.